What's good, everybody? It's Big Game James, man. I'm back in the building. Just some quick thoughts on this game tonight. I call it the Kellamore Bowl, but it's a must-win game. This is basically the whole topic of the thing. This is a must-win game tonight. Big shout out to everybody who looked out for me on my B day, whether they were cash apps, whether y'all sent um the little donations for on the show. There's a lot of people that contributed to it, and I just want to give you an extra big thank you for everybody who said thank you on my birthday, which was yesterday. Everybody who cashed at me, everybody who donated, everybody who did it. I thank in each and every one of y'all from the bottom of my heart, man. It means a lot. Thank you. You didn't have to do it. I appreciate it. Now, my quick thoughts on this game. This is a must-win game. We saw yesterday, which I had a great birthday present. The Niners and the Eagles both lost. Now, here's the thing. The Browns ain't no bad team. Okay, they got a really good defense. They've been building that defense for some years now. They got a good defense. Jim Schwartz is a good defensive coach. That's a good team. Obviously we know the quarterback isn't great, but Deshaun Watson was out. I mean, we know Deshaun Watson isn't Deshaun Watson of old, but he's still pretty good. So the fact that they did that, I was not surprised because they came in there and matched intensity. And I think the Niners came down off that high. I think they put a lot of energy into beating Dallas. It meant a lot to them, too. They say they didn't care about it. I think they do care about rivalries, and that meant a lot to them. And I think they had that ultimate high and came down to ultimate low. And they didn't match that intensity that Cleveland came with. And plus, they don't see them all the time, so you can see that happening. Okay? The Eagles, I'm going to keep it real. Just didn't really win that game to me. The Eagles lost it, particularly Jalen Hurts with those bad interceptions. Am I mad? Hell to the no, because they've been running their mouths all year about this and that, but I ain't even trying to talk to them about them. But simple fact that it's good they lost. We like seeing that. But here's the thing. Both those teams lost to AFC teams yesterday. They didn't lose the NFC team. So Dallas is still behind the 8 ball with 2 losses in the NFC. So, yeah, we're only 1 game back of them, but we're really 2 games back of them because they don't have no losses in the NFC, and we do. That's a big thing, and that can come back to haunt you later on in the year, and that's what the hell I was talking about earlier. Anyway, must-win game. My biggest thing, I'm not going through breakdowns on players and all that because we already know this. The biggest thing for me is, even though I'm talking about the Kellamore Bowl, even though other people are talking about Kellamore, Dallas, don't make this game personal against no Kellamore. You know why? Because y'all going to try too hard. If y'all go out there trying too hard to make a point that, oh, we lost Kellen and we're trying to prove that we ain't missing them, don't do that. Because you'll try to do too much, and y'all going to make mistakes. That's been the biggest problem in your 2 losses. You're trying to do too much. Hero ball, especially on that defense. Stay disciplined. You're coming against a good offensive team in Austin Eckler, and I think they're going to really try to run that ball. You heard it from me on the last thing. I said they may really try to run the ball just to prove a point. But Eckler's going to be in there. Y'all need to stay gap integrity. Y'all need to stay disciplined. Y'all need to wrap up. No hero ball. And bring it. Don't be trying to make this game personal with no Kellen Moore because it ain't got nothing to do with him. This is about winning the game because you 3-2 and you need to win because you can't be 3-3 getting right ahead in this bye. You feel me? You got to win this damn game. You got to put importance on that game as winning the game, not beating Kellen Moore. Because if y'all go in there trying to beat Kellen Moore and try to prove a point, you're going to end up losing. Go in there. We need to win this game because it's a must-win game, not because of no Kellen Moore. And you do it like that, I think you're going to come out in a victory. I already said Dallas was going to win this game because that's what they do. You put a lot of expectations on them, and then they fail. And then when you ain't saying nothing about them, they win. So I naturally think that this is going to be the bounce-back game for the Cowboys. So that's what I'm going to kind of roll with. Now, my one last thing on this thing is people out there, people, not person, people out there. Stop trying to be the gatekeeper of fandom, man. Okay? Dallas has done nothing in 28 years, y'all. Okay? So when Dallas starts failing early and doing the same things they've been doing before, the same things they did in these two losses, they did this before. Okay? So naturally a fan, a fan, not anybody in particular, a fan who's been a devout follower of this team, a devout lover of this team, when they see that kind of stuff and that happens, the first instinct of a fan that's been through this is like, man, here we go again. It's going to be the same shit. It's going to be the same thing. You're going to naturally have that instinct because your team has failed 28 years in a row, 27, 28 years in a row, and they ain't showed you they can never rise above this. They haven't shown it yet. Maybe if they were showing consistently that they could rise above this, you would think they could do it. But Dallas hasn't shown that. So the natural thought of the fan is, here we go again, man. This same BS. This is just the same BS. It's emotions, but it ain't the fan quitting. It's the fan saying, man, I'm tired of this. We do this every time. And until we show anything different, that's what most fans going to think. So when you're out there, don't come back now. If San Francisco lost, Philly lost, don't come back now. No, they can come back. They can definitely come back because Dallas ain't showed that they can rise above these situations consistently. If they could show in them 28 years consistently and some of that period of time that they can rise above these failures and not even get to Super Bowls, championship games, consistently getting there. They haven't. So the fan is naturally going to think that. So stop trying to be the gatekeeper and trying to tell everybody they can't come back and be fans now. Stay over there. No, they can do what they want. Because a lot of y'all that be talking all that stuff be doubting too. You just don't say it on air. Or you just don't say it on Twitter. Or you just don't say it on YouTube. Or you just don't say it on Facebook. But y'all be thinking them things. And don't you be lying saying you don't. And that's my thoughts. Let's get this dub. Once again, I told y'all. So I can make this clear. So if anybody want to talk trash to me, I'm going to make this clear. The Kool-Aid is back in the refrigerator. I don't care what y'all think. Okay? The Kool-Aid is back in the refrigerator. I haven't given up on the season. I'm just quiet. I'm chilling. I'm going to watch. Because Kool-Aid to me is not saying, we no matter what. That's what I'm saying. Kool-Aid to me is I'm thinking this team's got it. This team might be different. It's got it. But when I saw them 2 games, show me it's not different. Y'all just got to rise above adversity now. So, yes, am I all in on the team? Yeah. Do I still think we're going to win 10 to 12 wins? Yes. But Kool-Aid thinking we're going to rise above adversity no matter what, and we just going to do this? Hell no. Kool-Aid back in the refrigerator. Peace.